In this video, we'll be performing the shoulder packing exercise while laying down on our back. Let's start off with a little self-check pre-test to see how much motion we have at the shoulder. Get a towel to put under your elbow, and we're going to line up our elbow with our shoulder. And from here, we're going to drop our palm towards the floor. We're not forcing it. We're just letting it fall on its own to see how far it'll go. This is called shoulder internal rotation. Then we're going to flip-flop it. And for the next 3 reps, we're going to go backwards into external rotation. Again, not forcing anything here, making sure that the shoulder stays on the table, and we're just getting a feel for how far we can move. In addition to how easy is it to get into these positions? These are all things you want to pay attention to. This exercise also has the potential to give you some more rotation at the neck. So we're going to lengthen through the spine, and then make sure that we're staring straight ahead at eye level, and we're going to rotate our head towards the right. We'll look over our right shoulder. And the reason we're going to the right here is because in this video, we'll be working on the right shoulder. So therefore, potentially this exercise could give you a greater range of motion and ease of motion when looking over your right side. Let's have a look at our exercise setup and performance cues. We'll be performing this exercise laying down on our back. So get in a comfortable position, and we're going to flex our shoulder forward so that the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist are all in alignment with each other. We want to make sure that the wrist isn't flexed or extended. We're going to be holding a weight in this arm, so it's important that everything is lined up. Once we're in this position, we're ready to go. From here, you're going to extend your shoulder up off the table like you're pushing into the ceiling tiles on the ceiling. And then we're going to drive everything back into the table. Currently, I'm in a position where everything is pushing directly into the table while keeping this alignment. And now I'm relaxed. Once we feel comfortable with this movement, we're now ready to add some weight. Now that we know the movement, let's see what this exercise looks like with some weight. So I'm going to move into position. I have a 20-pound dumbbell here. I'll get my arm in place, and I'm going to make sure that the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist are all lined up appropriately. That looks good. I'm going to take up the slack and slowly reach toward the ceiling, and then slowly drive the back of my shoulder into the table, and we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then we'll relax and let the arm go back to the original position. And you're going to repeat the prescribed amount of sets and reps. When finished, simply bend the elbow, place the weight by your side, and return to a sitting position.